All right, it's time for the configurator segment brought to us by Elmwood CDJR in East Providence, and today we're going to be building a Ram ProMaster van. Now the ProMaster's been with us for a while. If you remember the cool Dodge vans of the 90s and even the 80s and 70s, this is the new version of that. It's more aerodynamic, it's front wheel drive, and it offers more utility. Now you'll see all kinds of these Ram ProMasters everywhere, from Amazon to U-Haul, and there's a reason they're around. They have that Pentastar V6, which is a fantastic engine. I've actually driven a lot of these for all kinds of jobs, and today we're going to build one. So, at least for, I know a few people that have companies, and they're like, oh, I'm looking for vans, what should I get, blah, 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 blah. And so today I'm going to build one. And for me, being able to stand up in the van is great, and we're going to go single rear wheel here, and we're going to go with the 1500 cargo van with the high roof. You'll notice that these have the lower roofs here. This has an added section, which is great when getting in and out of the vehicle and you're not bumping your head on things, and I find it really useful. You can get a little more shelf space and you can get larger items in the vehicle, so we're going to go there. Now it has a bunch of trim levels. It has the SLT and the SLT Plus and the Tradesman. I'm going to go SLT, which gives us some nicer wheels and a little bit different front end design here. Now because we spent a lot of hours in these things, I want it to be kind of comfy. All of them are white, and as we know, I love black vehicles, and I think it looks kind of sinister and cool in black. I mean, all the vans, they're all white or stickered up with something. I think it looks cool to be in the black van. So we're going to go here with the black clear coat exterior paint. I'm gonna go away on the splash guards, don't need those. We definitely want a passenger sliding door and window. We're also gonna add the rear hinged doors with fixed glass, which is super useful. I'm gonna go right sliding door. And by the way, it's only $550 to add an entire sliding door on the side of the van. I think that's incredible. And for me, especially when getting in and out of vehicles, you always think, oh, I'll just open the back and put it. It's sometimes difficult to access things all the way at the bulkhead behind the front seats. So I like the idea of having sliding doors on both sides. So we're going to scooch down from there. Rear bumper extension step, always useful. And we're going to go in the interior here. Now you can get vinyl or cloth. The vinyl will probably wear better, but these days I've seen a lot of these with cloth and they seem to wear really nicely. They don't get that weird little wear mark by your leg. This is not just a regular van. This has cruise control. This has all kinds of goodies, automatic transmission, push button start, and all your safety features, anti-lock brakes, and all the stability control and anything that you could ask for. So we're going to do the black and gray seats. We're going to use the 10-inch screen here, which requires we're going to go with the advanced safety group because we're on the road a lot. Don't need the walk-through mat, don't need the carpeted mat, don't need the wood floor. But I will do the spray-on floor liner by Mopar. This sprays the back of the vehicle so you're not scratching all of the nice painted surfaces. Don't need lower wall painting. Rear handle assist we're definitely going to add. Rear window guards I think we're good with. Cargo partition with sliding window I think we're good with. Upper and lower paneling. And of course, if you're buying this for employees, you can set a maximum speed limit on these vehicles. And this being for me, I know there's certain speed limits in this country, and of course I would never exceed them, but I will not be choosing this option as this is a car show and I like cars. If we go down here to packages, there's the upfitter prep package, which I'm going to add. So this you can add lights or any kind of auxiliary, and it's already pre-wired into the vehicle, so you don't have to have somebody do it aftermarket. All you do is press it on the dash and light up your fog lights, light bar, reverse lights, which I find is super handy in these vans. If you put really bright reverse lights on them, especially backing out of a driveway late at night, it really helps with the rear view camera. Storage group, we're going to do yes, because you can never have enough storage in a vehicle like this, as I found. And we can see here, we've got some lights, extension cords, all kinds of goodies. I love the shelf above the roof. That is great, especially for paperwork, invoices, all those kinds of things. So we're gonna add that in there. There's the Premium Convenience Group, which I did add. That gives us Apple CarPlay, the connected travel services, the GPS, HD radio, all kinds of goodies, traffic sign information, and a wireless charging pad as you're going to be on the road. That's a great thing to have. I think the swivel seat is really cool, but for $1,300, I don't think it's like hideously necessary to have, so I'm going to skip that. Leather interior. I'm going to go cloth, and I'll tell you why. Because when you're getting in and out of a van, it's always like cold, hot, you're getting in and out. I like the idea of it being cloth because it's not too hot in the summer and it's not too cold in the winter. So we're going to do that. I also added the advanced safety group, which is the active driving system, adaptive cruise control with stop and go, and that also has the leather wrapped steering wheel and the surround view camera system. Those things are really important to me. Surround view camera system, it's a huge van. They are very easy to drive. If you ever driven one of these ProMasters, they have a great turning radius, and they're plenty powerful, by the way. The surround view camera system is fantastic because you can be in a construction area, you can be at someone's home, you could just be delivering things, getting out of a tight spot. The surround view is awesome. I've used it on these. Leather wrap steering wheel I like because that's the thing you're touching all the time. It's nice to have a nice leather steering wheel. And the adaptive cruise control, if you're doing a long run somewhere, nothing is better than having adaptive cruise control because you're like, is this guy going to move in front of me? He's going to move? I got to turn the cruise control. I got to reset it. Just slows down, speeds back up with people getting in front of you and whatnot, which is always great. So we're going to go down here. The powertrain is that venerable 3.6 liter Pentastar engine, which I really love. And now they're up to a 9-speed transmission in these, and it snaps through the gears. I have driven many of these vans many miles. I'm always on a utility vehicle going to add a receiver hitch because you never know when you need added utility for pulling a utility trailer, or just say you're moving friends or you're pulling jet skis or whatnot. You definitely need that. So medium duty suspension is standard. And now this is a pretty gussied up one that's pretty super nice because I went SLT and I went with all the goodies. But $55,000 compared to other vans, not a bad price considering that all it's going to do is make you money. So if you're into one of these ProMasters, this is how I would do mine with the sliding doors and a little bit fancier than your standard van, and I would go in black, $55,864. And if you're interested in one of these, make sure to check them out at Elmwood CDJR in East Providence.